To quote the judge, it's been a day of reckoning for one of BC's most notorious gangsters. Clayton Roueche, the former leader of the gang that's been linked to many shootings around the Lower Mainland, received a stiff sentence today in a Seattle courtroom. CTV's Lisa Rossington was there.
The parents of Clayton Roueche left Seattle federal court with nothing to say.
Mr. Roueche, could we ask you some questions?
No, you guys want to talk? You can stop bothering us.
Their son, former UN gang leader and self-admitted drug smuggler, was handed 30 years in jail. The judge told Roueche, today is a day of reckoning.
My daddy was a preacher, and he used to tell me, God will forgive you, but there's always consequences for the decisions you make.
U.S. prosecutors called Roueche a world traveler with a global empire. He moved thousands of kilos of cocaine and pot between Canada and the U.S. with helicopters, cars, and semi-trucks, all amounting to $26 million each year.
He is an accomplished businessman. He did have a sophisticated business plan, and had he been a legitimate businessman, he could have been very successful. He was very much a hands-on head of this gang. He kept his own records. He knew which loads were going which way. He was always involved in the money drops personally, knowing who was doing what.
American agents not only infiltrated Roueche's organization to gather the evidence, Canadian police planted listening devices in Roueche's home and hotel rooms. Roueche bragged his associates harvested 1,000 pounds of pot a week. He claimed to know every pot grower in the country. He even implicated his dad, Rupert Roueche, as complicit in the deals. In one conversation with a friend and ex-wrestler John Crotoro, Roueche talks about making $10,000 cooking crystal meth.
Now, Doggy, I got this guy. It's serious, Doggy. He makes 25 keys a month of this crystal meth.
Yep, we can lock it down, don't worry. Is he a meth head?
No. Straight up businessman.
He doesn't do it?
No.
Okay, perfect. I'll rock it. We'll rock and roll.
Here's what we'll get it, Doggy.
Yep.
I'll get the for protection, and we'll get good prices on the shit.
Oh yeah, we can make tons.
Prosecutors say Roueche smuggled guns into Canada as a drug war raged on the Lower Mainland. Police listened as Roueche called a doctor on a cellular phone after an associate was shot.
Hello, I have a friend here in town. I need to see it tomorrow. Middle abdominum, no exit. That's all I know.
He was the leader with a capital L. And if you're going to take the organization down, you have to start at the head, and that's what they did here.
The judge agreed and blamed Roueche and his UN gang for promoting drug addiction in Washington and BC. Roueche had something to say, too. He stood up in court and apologized to his family, and he thanked people who had written him letters of support while in jail. In horrible circumstances, he told the judge, you learn who your friends are. Lisa Rossington, CTV News, Seattle.